Welcome to Let's Play The Sims 4, Episode 2. So, as I'm sure you've gathered, today we are going to visit the library. So, that should be pretty fun. I've never traveled in this town before. This is a whole new experience to me, so I am by no means an expert on The Sims 4. I have been playing sim games since the original Sims, but way back when. I think the series is like 13 or 14 years old now, so I've been playing since the very first sim game. And as you can clearly see, I still really love the series. It's a pretty immersive experience. I don't think any video could really give you a full range unless you played it for yourself. I mean, this game is really something else. Now, as I've said before, this sim is me, and I kind of wanted her to react to things the same way I would. So I made her a total geek. I am a video game lover. I actually went to college for video game design. So I adore video games and anything computery. Kind of works itself out. So I made her like that as well. And of course we are going to play the piano, because I also play the piano, so I'm hoping to kind of make her similar to me in a lot of ways. I'm honestly really curious to see how close she turns out to me, and how she would automatically react to things if it's the same way I would, right? So in The Sims 4, when you start a skill, you automatically get 1 skill point in that skill. Now, as you can see, my little sim here is a musical lover here. So her music skill is something that gives her a lot of happiness. I can only imagine that she would also increase in skill level as well. I have played with one different sim before, and when that sim was playing the piano, it was a lot worse to start off than this sim. So I can imagine that they do have specific areas where they're going to excel faster than others, depending on personality and their interests. Honestly really impressed with how good she is at the piano to start off with. I am actually really eager to find out how good she's going to be at the end. That other sim I told you about that I was playing with, I almost got to the end of the piano skill, so we almost maxed it out. And she was probably about slightly better than this sim now. So this is pretty exciting to see how this sim will excel where the other one did not. It really gives the different sims that you have a little more depth, because they will react to things very differently. Alright, so we are going to get ready to go to the library shortly. I was hoping that she was going to advance in the skill before we left, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. And if I lose that focused mood that you can see at the bottom of the left hand of the screen there, if I lose that focus moodlet, then it'll be pointless to go to the library, because that's like the whole, I mean, at least right now, then I'd have to get her focused again, and that's just a pain in the butt, so we're gonna go to the library now. We'll see you once we get there. So here we are at the library, and as I'm sure you've noticed, there are no vehicles that you can drive in The Sims 4. So no driveways, no cars, no fancy motorcycles, no boats, we get niente, aka we get nothing. So it just goes to that loading screen, you drop whatever you're doing when you leave the house. So when you decide you want to go, you just go. If a friend calls and invites you to their house, and you say, yeah, I'll go to your house, you don't finish what you're doing and then go to their house. No, they just disappear, go into the loading screen, and then you're at this friend's house. So if you're starving when you go, you're going to be starving when you settle down at your friend's house as well. So she wants to read a book at the library. It's one of her whims, which is basically what your sim wants at any specific moment in time. You can choose to do what they want, or you can choose to ignore them. I personally like to have fulfilled sims, especially since this sim is me. So I am going to try to fulfill what she wants as much as possible. This is probably a good place for us to try to make a friend as well, given that we don't know anybody yet in the town. We're brand spanking new. Talk to this girl since she's sitting right in front of us. Now, the Sims can multitask, but it's only certain things that they can do at the same time. For example, they can eat and have a coffee at the same time. While talking to a friend, actually. Oh, okay, she can just walk away then. Fine, I didn't want to talk to you anyways.
Hey!
Dag. Yeah, to me.
Zimboya! Ayabu!
Torkachuza.
Savannah.
Gaba.
Well, maybe we'll talk to Savannah
Nebahana.
if she's willing to converse with us.
Beno Jirabao. Brihe Vilpa. Jilurba
So!
They're gonna sit and talk together.
Falabo!
Skunk
Laughing!
Scansid.
Lamarck, a meaty, a pleaver's apple,
Patanami.
Nation, Damsy,
It's a pretty loud place considering that this is the library.
Ooks. Zaskiba. Zubatube. Lava Zubi.
The charisma skill is always good to build. That helps us in multiple different ways.
Wagga, Joseph Quizak, Yibs,
Befete Pelka.
Fania,
Albu Sharps Potion.
Sneebs,
Rinka Shalbo.
Just
Bonnie.
Vipepto,
So our friend Savannah is a geek. Well, that makes things easy because I am also a geek. So we can talk about geeky things, and that should boost our relationship with her.
Yada boobs, Olip,
Should be the key here.
No, Quimbo, Turnoi, Finay, Yibs, Watuni, Nardivish, and the Stabadu, Obiazara, Applin, Zeppin.
So that's pretty awesome. It looks like I am on my way to making my first friend in the town.
Hoopatay. Deroy. Shimba.
And the best part about this is Savannah and Rita seem to be hitting it off really well. They have a lot in common. They seem to have a lot to talk about, so that's really good. Let's brighten her day.
Damsy. Falabo. Skunk laughing.
Sarpava.
Inda. Flinnabor. Sickla Yama. Oh, that baby. Banarla. Yesane Simba. Shisna. Topiga.
Apparently they both like cupcakes.
Gaba Mooney Hish.
I like how when you're conversing with someone they get that grayish bum bum above their heads, because then you know which Sims are involved in the conversation at which time.
Yibs. Spo Biff. Yada boo. Oh. Nah, boosh. In a cleave. Saba. Yes, samba pony.
Apparently I also have commitment issues, but hopefully that'll change once we meet the right guy.
Wandisa. Panarse. Waxendor. Lucy.
So we're gonna compliment her now.
Rita.
Honestly, Savannah's really pretty, so she deserves to be complimented. And she's really nice, so that's a double whammy there. And look at that! I learned the comedy skill. Now, I am actually usually a really funny person. I tend to crack jokes a lot in real life. So my sim will likely be the class clown type of character. She loves music, she loves computers, but she's also a very fun-loving, jokey type of person.
Amika Sora? Shorp Janil. Gragabor. Oh, Bisha. Robo. Griha. Sabavia Var. Zappo. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
I'd like to bring attention to their walks. When you create a sim, you can actually change how they walk. So some Sims, tend to shake their hips a little bit more. Some have like a more tough type of walk. Some have, like a skip to their step. It's pretty unique because they don't all walk exactly the same anymore.
Snope Fleeza. Pivotal. Nurbana Kabul. Sabavia Var. Zaffle. Bruhana Vitor. Dalopa.
I think she likes my outfit.
Sensibi. Pardue. Quimba. Start the bay Quimba. Larkum Ina Plavar. Won't Vambo Yali. Benayeth.
If you notice, when we gain relationship, that little green person icon with the plus that shows up above their head, we are actually getting double pluses. So that means that they're really getting along well. They're really enjoying each other's company. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and end this episode here. I do hope you've enjoyed our trip to the library, making a new friend. Stay tuned next time to see if this friend remains a good friend, or will this relationship end up in shambles? We'll have to wait and find out. See you guys next time, and don't forget to comment and subscribe. Take it easy. See ya. Bruhana Vitor.